Welcome to the latest episode of Scam of the Week, where today we're diving into a jaw-dropping reality. Meet David, a 38-year-old software engineer who thought his tech background made him scam-proof. In just 3 weeks, he watched his $8,000 investment explode to $52,000 on his screen. The AI trading bot was supposedly using machine learning algorithms he understood, or so he thought. Spoiler alert, David never saw a penny of that money. Over $500 million vanished in 2025 alone on fake crypto platforms. That's where artificial intelligence meets very real stupidity. "2025 has been the perfect storm for these scams. Crypto's gone mainstream, AI is the hottest buzzword since blockchain, and let's be honest, we're all a little desperate to catch the next big wave." The numbers are absolutely shocking. That $500 million lost this year, it's just the beginning. Chainalysis reports that 30% of all crypto scams now use trust-building tactics specifically designed to hook educated professionals. And here's the kicker from Pew Research. 2025, 30% of victims say they fell for these scams because of emotional manipulation, not greed. But here's what really gets me. These aren't targeting crypto newbies anymore. The average victim, college-educated, tech-savvy, earning 6 figures. David fits this profile perfectly. And if you're watching this video, you probably do too. Let's rewind to how David fell into this digital honey trap. It started innocently enough, a LinkedIn ad for Crypto Genius AI, complete with fake testimonials from people who looked suspiciously like stock photo models. The platform looked legitimate. Clean design, real-time charts, even a customer service chat that responded within minutes, because nothing says trustworthy like instant customer service, right? Phase 1 is all about building trust. These scammers have studied every psychological playbook. They use social proof, hundreds of fake reviews, authority, testimonials from crypto experts who don't exist, and scarcity, limited spots available for beta testing. David's first red flag? The platform wanted him to start with a small $1,000 test deposit. Small enough to seem harmless to a software engineer's salary, large enough to make it worth their while multiplied by thousands of victims. Here's where the psychology gets deliciously dark. David's $1,000 magically turned into $1,400 within hours. The AI was learning his risk tolerance and making conservative games. That dopamine hit was intentional. Scammers know that small wins create bigger risks. It's the same reason casinos give you free drinks and small payouts early on. Then came the FOMO injection. David, our AI detected a major market movement. Invest $3,000 more in the next 12 hours for exclusive access to the premium algorithm. Because nothing creates urgency like artificial deadlines. Here's a shocking stat from a 2025 study. 60% of crypto scam victims report being pressured by artificial urgency tactics. It's almost like scammers took a masterclass in behavioral economics. Oh wait, they did, courtesy of YouTube and free psychology courses. As David's profits grew, so did the technical complexity. Suddenly, he's hearing about blockchain validators, smart contract audits, and gas fee optimizations. This isn't coincidence, it's intimidation by design. When you don't understand something, you're more likely to trust the expert explaining it, even if that expert is a 19-year-old scammer in a basement somewhere. David received emails about mandatory KYC compliance and regulatory tax deposits, real-sounding problems requiring real money to solve. The beauty of technical intimidation? Most people are too embarrassed to admit they don't understand, so they just comply. One victim told investigators, "I didn't want to seem stupid, so I just sent the verification fee." $4,500 later, he realized the only stupid thing was not asking questions. And here's the gut punch. FTC data from 2025 shows 15% of victims get hit twice by the same scammers using different fake platforms. Here's where it gets truly diabolical. These platforms use actual AI, not for trading, but for deception. Chatbots trained on thousands of victim conversations, generating personalized manipulation in real time. David's account manager knew he was recently promoted, stressed about his mortgage, and had mentioned wanting to upgrade his home office setup in casual conversation. The AI used every detail to craft the perfect emotional manipulation. When David tried to withdraw his profits, the AI generated a personalized crisis. Due to your account's high performance rating, temporary regulatory holds require a 20% tax advance payment to release funds. The AI even created fake regulatory websites, complete with David's name on pending withdrawal lists. It's like being gaslit by a robot with a PhD in psychology. David's wake-up call came when he tried calling the customer service number. Disconnected. The website? Gone. His $18,000 total investment? Vanished into the digital ether, along with his plans for that home office upgrade. The psychological damage often exceeds the financial loss. David describes feeling digitally violated, a term that's becoming tragically common among scam victims. Here's the brutal reality check. While Coinbase reports 70% recovery rates for legitimate platform breaches, fake crypto platforms have a near zero recovery rate. When the platform disappears, so does your money. Forever. So how do you protect yourself in this digital Wild West? First rule, if an AI claims it can guarantee crypto profits, it's lying. Real AI can't predict markets any better than a magic 8-ball. Second, legitimate platforms never require upfront fees to withdraw your money. If they're asking for withdrawal fees, verification deposits, or tax advances, run. And here's some good news from Norton's 2025 security report. Platforms with proper security protocols show 80% fewer data breaches than fly-by-night operations. Want to stay ahead of the latest scam tactics? Subscribe to our Scam of the Week series, where we expose the schemes that are targeting you right now. Because in the war between scammers and common sense, knowledge is your best weapon. Next week, romance scams meet ChatGPT, where artificial hearts break real ones. Trust me, you don't want to miss this digital heartbreak. Until then, remember, the only person getting rich from get-rich-quick schemes is the person selling them. Stay smart, stay skeptical, and stay subscribed.